Speeding caused a car to slam into a Hampton home over the weekend. It happened last night on Beach Road, and it's an issue police say keeps on happening in that neighborhood. Police got on scene and they found this damage next to the home's foundation. Look closely, and you can see streaks of red paint from the car that slammed into that house. Right now, the passenger of that car is in the hospital. We're told he is battling life-threatening injuries. The people who were inside the home are fine. In fact, they talked to 10 News Sites' Art Kahn, and he has their story new for us at 5:30. Art?
Stephanie, considerable structure damage was done, as you just saw, to that foundation, but that's not the main concern for the homeowner. Remarkably, the woman who lives there told me today that she's more concerned about the young men who were inside that car that slammed into her house. She and her neighbors are also worried about this kind of thing happening again soon. Driving down Beach Road headed to Grandview Island in Hampton, it's hard to imagine going faster than the 35-mile-an-hour posted speed limit.
It ought to be 25, but it doesn't matter if it's 25 or 35. People are going faster than 35. They're going 50.
We don't know yet how fast this vehicle was traveling when it struck the front of Annette Firth's home on Sunday, but you can tell from the damage to the foundation the impact was considerable.
There were two boys in there.
Firth had to exit her home from the back and said it was obvious by the time she got to the car that this was a serious accident.
I knew they were in pretty bad shape, but the driver moved some, and he did move to the gurney, but the other one never, he was never conscious.
That has Firth more concerned than the damage to her home.
You can replace a house, but you can't replace a person.
I've talked to the police.
Gottwald has only lived in the neighborhood for a couple of years.
But there have been accidents. There have been several right here from this house on back to the curve.
In the past 5 years, officers have issued 841 summonses for various traffic violations throughout Beach Road.
Corporal Mary Shackelford says 154 of those tickets were for speeding.
Motorcycles, cars, all the time.
And for the past 5 years, Beach Road has averaged approximately 20 accidents per year.
I guess speed bumps is probably the only thing that'll slow people down.
And Annette Firth advises drivers, particularly young drivers, to make wise choices when driving on Beach Road and to consider the consequences of your actions. And as you mentioned, Stephanie, we have a young man fighting for his life tonight as a result of this accident. By the way, that accident remains under investigation and no charges have been filed yet.